Hello everyone, this is going to be a quick and dirty guide on the Salt Miner Garen strategy. Now we have seen Donghop's Garen video, which means we're going to be taking a regen bead, and we've seen Rise's opinion on laning against mages using Predator, so we're going to be taking boots at level 1. And we're going to combine both of those items with the Commando Yi strategy of accepting that we absolutely suck at laning, but we know how to gank a lane and piss people off. Part of our motivation is that Garen vs Lysandra is a very annoying lane and we don't want to stay here longer than we need to. So we're going to farm level 2 as quickly as we can, never mind the damage that we take, our passive will heal us back up, and then we get out of the lane. Starting off with points in our Q and our E, we're going to be running it down the river towards the mid lane to gank the enemy mid laner, activating Predator along the way. And so 2 minutes and 30 seconds into the game, the enemy Xerath, who's dominating our Echo, gets ganked from behind by a top lane Garen. And he's gotta be thinking to himself, who the hell does that? Who leaves the top lane to gank the mid lane at 2 minutes and 30 seconds? But he's probably keeping it all inside, and we don't know that he's upset unless he's typing in all chat. Which is why we're going to focus our attention on ganking the mid lane non-stop, because our goal is to get him typing in all chat. By the time we unlock our ultimate at level 6, we've got our Mercury Treads and a longsword, and once again we're going to head back towards the mid lane to gank the enemy Xerath. And so 7 minutes into the game, the enemy Xerath, who's dominating our Echo, gets ganked from behind by a top lane Garen. Now you might wonder, why is the Xerath able to dominate Echo even while he's this far behind? The answer is that he happens to be smurfing, and he's the absolute best player in this game right now. Around the 8-minute mark, the enemy Xerath starts typing in all chat in response to the taunting by our Echo. He mentions how he got tower dove by 3 people at 2 minutes and 30 seconds into the game, and this is his way of telling us to keep ganking him in the mid lane to tilt him out of this game. Now at some point his team is going to start warding for him because he's not going to buy any wards of his own, and we can't be having any of that, so we will be going in there to clear out the wards. 12 minutes and 30 seconds into the game, I've almost lost my turret, but I don't really care. Predator is down, but the enemy Xerath is so tilted that I won't be needing it. I run through the enemy jungle, ganking the enemy Xerath from behind, going all in, using all of my abilities to kill him. Now I do end up dying here as I take him down, but it's not really an even trade. Once again, Xerath starts typing in all chat, and this lets us know that we won the trade. He's really upset that we keep coming down here. And so once again, around the 14 minutes and 30 second mark, we're going to rush towards the mid lane, activating Predator, going for our tower dive on the enemy Xerath, taking him down. Around the 17-minute mark, Xerath deals tons of damage to his keyboard as he unloads in all chat, complaining about his top laner. Now if he's this salty in all chat, imagine the kinds of horrible things that he must be saying to his top laner in his team chat. The ultimate goal of all our ganks on the mid lane was precisely this: to get the enemy mid laner to flame his top laner, and that helps demoralize the enemy team, making it that much easier to win. As a final note, this strategy also serves as an alternative to dealing with an oppressive lane up top as Garen. In this particular game, I chose to go for the strategy because Garen vs Lysandra is not a great lane. I would not recommend this strategy against champions who are excellent split pushers. Now in this particular game, I did mention earlier that the enemy Xerath happens to be smurfing. He is still in fact the absolute best player in this particular game, and that is why he still tops the damage charts at the end of the game despite all the effort we put into putting him behind. Against an opponent on the enemy team that is actually a native of your elo bracket, this strategy will be much more brutally oppressive. As my team closes out the game going for the enemy nexus, I go for one last kill on the enemy Xerath to stop him from recalling and to remind him of all the good times that we've had in the mid lane. And this leads to an angry rant in the post-game lobby, which lets us know that we've done our job. If you love these videos and want to see more, do hit the subscribe button and use the bell icon to be notified on when the next video comes out. If you want to improve your in-game decision making, take a look through the playlist on the left, and if you want to learn some league strategies, take a look through the playlist on the right. You can also follow on Twitter, and if you want to support this channel directly, do click on the Patreon link to support this channel.